What's up, guys? This is Monster the Father. Finally got a chance to check out episode 24 of My Hero Academia. It's a pretty dope episode. Hopefully everyone's seen it already. There was definitely a lot of highs and lows in the episode. Kind of nitpicked a little bit at some of the stuff I didn't like, but there was a lot of bullshit in the episode for sure. But we finally did get to see a little backlash from Bakugo's quirk. They kind of went more in detail about it. I guess those gauntlets kind of save him from having to overexert himself too much, but we also see him fight without those. Like 9 times out of 10 he doesn't have them. Like he has them every now and then. There was at a point in the show where he was fighting with one. But I digress. It was pretty cool to see Midoriya and Bakugo working together, though it was for a very little amount of time. It wasn't a lot of the episode. The level of teamwork they had definitely caught me off guard, seeing how they had no plan going into it, but they definitely ended up with a pretty decent one. So in the beginning of the episode, all Bakugo wanted to do was fight All Might head on, because that was the goal he had been chasing his entire life, to test the abilities of his powers. And Midoriya, seeing how he dick rides All Might so hard, he didn't want to fight him at all. He just wanted to run straight for the gate, but he didn't even believe that he could do that. So basically they had to merge their two plans together and, do what anyone would do. Because All Might was so strong, they needed to make a diversion so one of them could get away. You already know Bakugo's not running, so Bakugo had to make a diversion so Midoriya could try to run. In the end, it didn't work. All Might was way too strong. Honestly, I would have liked to see them fail the test, but they ended up passing their final. Off of kind of a fluke. It kind of seemed like All Might's time ran out, but it also seemed like he just gave up. Like he stood there in the end. The episode also kind of went into Bakugo's backstory. It kind of shows a little bit of how he grew up outside of Deku's flashbacks, but it doesn't really go into detail of why he's a dick. All in all, the episode was good, but there were a few parts that I really didn't like. For one, I didn't like the part where Midoriya used Bakugo's gauntlet and it fucked up his shoulder. Like the backlash from using Bakugo's power stored in it fucked up his shoulder. I'm pretty sure Midoriya should be stronger than Bakugo. He did all those months of training and he has One for All. Honestly, like the backlash from his own power should be way worse than using Bakugo's, in my opinion. Also, I understand that Bakugo has this never quit attitude, but at a certain point, he should have been incapacitated. He's just a normal dude with the explosion quirk. He definitely took a lot of shots that I don't think he should have been able to take. But I mean, I guess he has lots of heart, but I would have liked to see him get knocked out a lot sooner. Also, I don't like how Bakugo is very naive still, like thinking that just because he wants to be the greatest pro hero that he's never going to have to work with anyone. I'm getting tired of his childish attitude, really, because it's like if he wants to be such a great hero, he's going to have to work with people he doesn't want to. Midoriya shouldn't have to slap him into reality for him to realize that he needs to work together with someone. It's kind of annoying. He has a cool character. I like how he acts, but at the same time, he kind of has to stop that bullshit. I also didn't like when All Might kind of underestimated Midoriya. He kind of only focused on Bakugo the whole time. I guess he felt like he didn't need to focus on Midoriya because he knew that he respected him so much that he wouldn't try. But that's the guy that he's training. He definitely should have had more focus on Midoriya throughout the fight. Like, there's a lot of the fight where Midoriya was just standing around, and that was pretty dumb in my opinion. It would have been cool to see him and All Might go back and forth a little more, because they definitely have the same quirk, so it would have been cool to see what would have happened, them going heads up. Obviously, All Might's still stronger at this point, but, it would have been cool to see. Other than that, it was a pretty dope episode. I saw the preview for the next one. I'm actually really excited for that one. I want to see some more of those 2 new villains that came looking for Stain. It definitely looks to be a pretty dope episode 25, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. Masra out.